Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Stephanie Howe after her win at the 2014 Western States 100. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Thank you.
This was your 100-mile debut.
Yeah.
Could you think that this was going to happen?
Not in a million years. I'm so surprised. I just wanted to finish.
You did?
I did finish.
When did you start knowing that this was going to be a really good day?
Kind of after Robinson, I felt great on those downhills. It just felt like I was moving well, but it wasn't hard. So I'm like, this, I think I'm going to do all right. And then kind of as it progressed later in the race, I'm like, I might be able to hold this lead.
Yeah. Were you afraid sort of being out there in the lead so early?
Yep, I was. I was like, did I do this too early? But I started really slow. And so I just, picked it up a little bit going into Robinson. But there was some moments where I was like, maybe that was a little early because there was 70 miles left of racing at that point.
So you were scared at times?
I was. I just didn't know how my body was going to handle the distance.
Yeah.
So that was what I was most scared, that it would fall apart at Mile 80.
What did you learn about yourself in terms of what falls apart first? What can you work on?
Well, I had a little bit of knee pain into Forest Hill. It was unfortunate because I stopped and hobbled when everyone was around me, and they're probably like, oh, that girl's not gonna finish. But that's just muscle imbalance, and I've been working on it. So I did well with everything else. I fueled well. I was patient. So there's not too many things that I needed to work on. It kind of just fell into place.
Yeah. Do you think that if you were to run it again, you could, with the knowledge of what you're capable of, run even faster?
I do. Yeah, I was pretty conservative at places, especially near the end. The last 20 miles, I walked a lot of the climbs just because I wanted to finish. I didn't want to blow up and have things end badly. But there was definitely sections I could have run, but I was like, nope, just walk.
So if somebody was either pushing you yesterday or...
Right, yeah. Who knows? I think I could have run faster. Not a lot faster, but there's room for improvement for sure.
Would there be anything you would change in your preparation for your next go at 100 miles? Well, if you're ever going to run 100 miles?
Yeah. I think I liked it.
Yeah.
Not really. I felt good about what I did. I focused on this race. So for me, that's probably not as focused as some other folks. Because I'm not too meticulous about what I do, but I trained well. I got some good mileage in. I hit some downhills, and so I felt good about my training.
And you didn't race a lot.
I didn't race a lot. That's key. I really feel like that's key.
You and Rob both were.
Yeah. I'd rather just do a few races and do them well and recover and not break myself.
I think a lot of people use races as training runs. Were you able to get yourself out? How were you able to motivate yourself to get? You did long training runs.
I did. Some of them are hard. I bring my dog with, and you can't help but smile when you have a dog.
What kind?
He's a mix of a pointer and a black lab. Yeah, he's a good runner. There's a lot of folks in Bend to run with, so I try to cherry pick people to meet me for parts of runs or the whole thing. Yeah. And I don't know, I just get out the door, and I love it. So it doesn't to me feel like a chore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What was the roughest part out there on Saturday?
Probably Bath Road to Forest Hill. The pavement didn't feel good, and that's where I was a little warm, and my knee was a little bit tweaking out. But I just moved through there, and then 5 minutes later, everything was fine.
So you never got really into a mentally low place?
Not really, no. I got pretty dang tired at the end. I was like, I just want to stop. But I just kept going.
Coming across the line, John Trent, the Western States president, interviewed you.
Yeah.
And you looked a little queasy. Were you,
oh my gosh, yeah. I felt totally fine until I stopped. And then I was like, oh boy. I was totally woozy.
Did you manage to hold it together?
I did, yeah. I feel a little better today.
So, 100 miles.
Yeah.
You think you'll...
I think I'll do another one, yeah.
Sometime?
It was a good experience, yeah.
How does it compare to running, hard 50Ks, 50 miles?
It's just different. Some of the 50Ks and 50 milers are more intense. And so in a way they're a little bit more difficult, but this is just long duration. It breaks you in a different way.
What did you enjoy most about the 100-mile distance?
I enjoyed the first 20 miles because you can just relax and take in the sights. And then I'm stubborn and I like to just push. And so it was that slow suffer. I'm good at that.
Was your fiance out there pacing you?
He was, yeah.
For
he did the whole thing, or
Yeah.
the last 38.
And what's that like?
You know, we've done Trans Rockies together, so we've had some good tests on, you know, how we run together. So it was great.
So aside from training, you're compatible in life and training,
We
but
are.
on races too, because it's
races,
a different.
Yeah, it is different. You know, you turn into a different person. And I was definitely short with him at a few times, and you know, he just put up with it.
So you do change.
You know, I try not to, but you get a little cranky.
What do you think is that? Is it just the focus on doing well,
Focus
or
and just
tired?
not feeling well, low blood sugar. He kept being like, "You need to eat." I'm like, "I know, I'm trying here."
What's next?
The rut, which is in September. Maybe something in between then. I'm gonna see how I recover.
Gotcha. So start sharpening once you're feeling well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break from running.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Middle of the season. That's great. How long?
Yeah. Well, I don't. It just depends on how long it takes for me to feel good. I mean, weeks, a month. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you think? I mean, how are you going to know you're ready again? Because it's different when you're running a shorter race.
Right.
It's muscles. You're tired. You kind of know when you're ready.
Yeah.
What are you going to be looking for?
I mean, I'll look for when I'm like hiking and I feel like I don't have low energy or don't have like lead in my legs, and when my joints don't hurt. Then I'll try some easy runs and see how they feel.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations,
Thank
Stephanie.
you.
Well done.
Thanks.